labels that come out and jump on it and sign them to Arts and Craft. Fuck me. You know, I'm sorry I'm so hateful about it, but it's just...
No, man, no worries.
You know, the bands like Hail the Villain and My Darkest Days and even Nathan Down that's moved out to Vancouver. Nathan's been playing since the 90s, you know? And his music is amazing. And it's you know, he stuck to his guns and hopefully something's going to happen with him out there. And good stuff has happened to him, you know, here, but I just hate this hipster, trendy fucking bullshit. And, you know, any young band that's going to do something, just stick to your guns and, you know, keep going with what you love, and hopefully something will happen. If it doesn't, then at least you can say you didn't follow it, all right? You know, if nothing ever happens and we don't sell 1 million records, at least we fucking stuck to our guns and did something with integrity.
Right on.
Stay away from the shitty battle of the bands, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Any battle of bands
Cash
is
grabs.
horrible.
Yeah.
Rigged.
Hot box.
So I guess just the last couple things. I think, you know, the first one I'll ask you is, just before we move away from this topic, getting back to the music and what you guys are doing now. So the stuff that you got in works at the moment, you're doing a lot of it on your own. This compared to, how is this any different in terms of what you're churning out? Is there a different process going on? Are you taking on a new style? Is it expected, I guess, from your fan base right now, what they're going to hear?
I think the new stuff coming out is going to be way different. We've simplified, definitely simplified the rhythm. That's for sure. Drums are more straight up rock. It's definitely going to be a more straightforward album. You know, we're going for a heavy sound. You know, in fact, for the drum sound, we're going for, you know, almost back to the 90s. You know, kind of, you know, grunge, just heavy toms, big snare and kick. You know,
big drums.
Yeah, big drums.
Right
you
on.
know, and then we're gonna add our own little flavors. I mean, really, that we haven't had a recording yet with Jason and I on it. You know, for keyboards and bass. So I mean, we're bringing our new flavor to it too. So
Right on.
I think it's gonna be something totally different and unexpected.
Very cool. Here's a real, you know, shot at some honesty. I know you guys have been, you know, really good with that so far. Half of this question that usually a lot of people want to avoid. As a band, as Rise for Order, with everything you've done, you know, to date, the positive traits that you guys have that, I mean, I've seen on stage that you bring, and then where do you think your flaws are right now? I mean, they're only, you know, as healthy as what you do with them. But what do you see in yourselves right now that's like, this is what we want to work on, this is what we want to do to be even better?
I guess that's a question for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. It could be personal goals.
Well, number one, we need a drummer.
To play the next few shows, we're using our drummer that we've had for 6 years. He's a great drummer. We're probably going to use him, and we're trying out a bunch of drummers. So that's a huge thing. That's really, you know, that's really kind of thrown a wrench into what we're trying to do right now. But luckily, like, he plays drums, and everybody we know plays drums. We just have to get a guy that's the right fit, you know, for the band. And it's like, everybody thinks they can be in Rise for Order, and then they spend a month with us, and they're like, oh fuck. You know, like they don't have any idea that the last person I made go to the gym, you know, because image is a big thing, and staying healthy is a big thing too, because you gotta weigh in how much partying you're doing, and, you know, like, and being able to live through it, right? And I think that the amount of partying that we've done and stuff, and kept in shape and kept healthy, and, you know, that's what you need to do. But as for other flaws, it's just, I think that, I don't know. I mean, give me a second. Somebody else answer.
For me, I think our biggest thing right now that we really need to work on, definitely gonna have to be trying for management. Right now we've been doing it all ourselves, you know, and we're doing pretty darn good.
Right on.
So I think probably the next thing is, you know, we really need to focus on. It's getting to the point where, you know, we can't keep doing every little bit that we have to do. You know, we're starting to lose a few little things in between the cracks, because it's like, oh man, I forgot that, you know, or I forgot, you know, I was supposed to do that, and, you know, so we definitely need somebody on our roster, you know, that's going to be a part of the team, you know, for management wise.
It's trusting, you know, like trusting what is going to happen, who you're going to do, because we've been just like other bands. I mean, like, so many bands have the same story, and like we made the mistakes that we were told years before, you know, about the mistakes. We still like
Don't make those.
like drove right into them. But
Sure.
you know, as for flaws and mistakes, I'd probably have to say he's our biggest flaw. I'm just
Always
kidding.
come back to me.
I'm just kidding. We're perfect. No, there's so many flaws, and I mean, it wouldn't be organic and it wouldn't be music without a lot of flaws, right? I mean, I couldn't. You know what? There's probably so many. Like, it's not. You know, you'd need a Bible to write them all down. So.
You know, I think that's the right answer to it.
Yeah.
You know, someone might say, well, no, everything's great. You know, horse shit.
No, it's definitely not great, but it's definitely awesome still.
Right on.
I guess it's where do we want to start?
I don't know. When you got four guys that are like really good friends, I mean, it's so easy when there's a problem. It's like, hey, did you know that of this, that of that? Okay, and then everybody's like, hey, let's pull together. Let's all get together.
I got it. Sunday jams. Because of Saturday night. There's our flaw.
Right on.
Oh, dude.
Are they going to make it today?
Talk.
Beautiful. I guess we'll. I think that's pretty much it. And outside of you know, everything that's going on that you've said tonight, I mean, I think you guys are just fucking incredible. And
thanks.
and this was I really appreciate you guys doing this. And on top of that, you know, it's September 23rd, the Opera House show coming up. I was the DJ and the creator of Explosive Metal Radio. Gave me a call the other day, and I was telling him about the show and all the shit we got going on, who's performing, Suicide Girls coming out, Doc's Choppers fucking strolling through the crowd and all this kind of shit. And I remember she saying, you know, how much is that costing people? I'm like, what are you talking about?
Nice.
I'm like, fucking nothing. And I started telling her the reason why I'm doing it is because never mind that we can, which is a big one, but on top of that, it's a show with some bands in it that I want to see play, that I can kind of have, you know, a lot of fucking fun at. And I really got to say that out of everyone I've lined up to play this thing, even my own guys, you know, it really added a lot of weight and a lot of impact to how this thing's going to turn out that you guys are going to play there. And I got no shadow
We're just
of
looking
doubt.
forward to not getting our set cut like the last time.
Fuck, man, I was there, dude.
Were you there?
I was there.
That was
I was
embarrassing.
fucking. I think I brought my girlfriend there that night, and she was dying, like she was just sick and tired, and like wanted to go home. She wasn't feeling well, and I'm like, fuck, I think I was talking to you, and you're like, 11:30, man, 1:30,
Felt
dude.
so bad for that too.
And I'm like, dude, just
An hour later.
point to someone that I can kick in the face.
That wasn't the one we're talking about. The last time we played the Opera House, because we played at Bleecker Ridge and My Darkest Days, right? So we're the first time. This is we haven't played the Opera House. We're sitting downstairs, and the guy goes, "You're on deck." What does that mean?
Well, on deck
yeah.
in baseball means
Exactly.
that
You're waiting.
You're getting
You're about
ready,
to
right?
go in,
It's
yeah.
okay, you're ready to go. So we're sitting on the side
8
waiting.
minutes, 30 seconds, and they're like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So we're like, "Oh shit!" So we started our set, and then we had to cut the last song. We had Bleecker Ridge standing there going like, "Play through," but I knew that My Darkest Days isn't going to get to play Porn Star Dancing because of the 11 o'clock limitations or whatever it is at Opera House. And I was like, "All right,
We're done.
thanks a lot. See you
Fucking
later."
week.
But yeah, so
whatever.
Well, no, we got that one all worked out. We got to shut her down at 12 or something like that, so I've made sure that there's plenty of time.
Oh, I will be good
You guys
and
to do your
drunk
thing.
after the show.
Perfect.
And we'll be partying, so
Beautiful.
can't wait.
All right, guys. Well, once again, really appreciate it, and thanks a lot
Thank you
for your
for the
time.
opportunity.
Thanks.
Right on.